it was like the weirdest thing on the planet.
To what, your butt?
Look.
Oh, okay.
Like with a mirror.
Sorry.
Just look at my butt.
Okay.
Not my ass, but my hole.
Got it.
And I was like, hi there. How are you? I'm Lyndsay Soprano. And I know it
Did it talk back like, hi there?
You know what? It puckered up a bit. Okay. Gave me a kiss.
Moi, darling, moi. That's a visual.
Oh my God, I know. I'm sorry. That was a total visual you didn't need, but that's okay. You gave me a visual of your balls the other day, so, it is what it is. This is what we do here.
Not physically showing her, folks.
No.
Just a visual. Like,
gross. I'll barf.
Imagination.
No, total imagination. I mean, I barfed when he showed up here today at the studio because he's wearing a wrinkled shirt. So, me looking at your balls is not happening. And seriously, ladies, please make sure that your husbands, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, own an iron and fucking iron a shirt before you show up somewhere.
Or else you're going to get a lecture.
Yep, You're going to get a lecture.
From another woman that is not your wife.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a digital rectal exam is what's going to happen if you show up here in a wrinkled shirt again.
Gosh, can this anal podcast be over?
Oh my God. When will this be done? No, so here's the thing. So I have a question for you because I have not yet explored this, okay? What are your thoughts on... Oh, God, this is so uncomfortable for me to say.
It's all right. I've been uncomfortable for the whole 31 minutes so far.
Oh, well, you should be more uncomfortable that you're in a wrinkled shirt. So, is it weird for me to, want to try putting, a toy in my butt? I don't even know. Like a small toy, not like the big old Jones that I have shown you. This poor dude has been in my bathroom and he's seen my vibrator on the side of the bathroom and he's like, oh my God, my eyes.
That was a freak out.
I know. Yeah. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I know. I'm sorry. I mean,
it's okay.
What am I going to do?
All right.
I'm just curious to ask what you think about it because women finger themselves in vaginally wise.
Well, yeah, apply to clean yourself. Or...
No, put my fingers in my vagina and masturbate. It's called masturbation. Oh. For all of the Johns out there, it's called masturbation.
All right.
Right? You know that my masturbation station is 10 feet away from here. It's all I've got going on right now, okay? And it's healthy. It's healthy for everybody to masturbate. In fact, fuck. I wish I could find this article. If I can, I will.
We'll talk about masturbation.
No, we will. But
because I'm actually against masturbation.
Oh my.
That's okay. We'll talk about again. This is good.
That was Lyndsay hitting the floor because I just blacked out. I don't. Oh God, John.
Welcome back. Okay, so you were talking about anal sex.
No, you just threw me again. I'm totally befuddled about the fact that you're against masturbation. Anyway, so here I am masturbating right now during the show.
And that's no judgment, by the way. It's just a personal opinion.
Sure. No, and we're allowed to have our personal opinion.
Thank you,
I just don't. If
you're a first-time listener, I'm not at all again a prude. Just because my opinions aren't aligned with yours doesn't mean that we can fight.
Oh, sure.
Outside. It's just, hey, it's an opinion. And we're here to share them. We're here to have a public discussion, a forum. Proceed. You were talking about fingering your butthole.
No, I wasn't talking about fingering my butthole. I said I wanted to ask your opinion on should I attempt to do the toy thing in my little booty to see if I even like it before I get into a relationship with somebody that's bam, all I want to do is have anal sex, and I'm like, ugh. I feel I need to have a little kindergarten party back into. God, there's so many fucking puns.
All right, so here we go.
Okay, talk to me.
Biggest advice if you're going to experiment with anal sex is one, just don't rush in. Don't just be patient.
Slow and steady.
Yeah. Slow and steady does win this race.
Okay.
Slow and steady wins this race 100% of the time. Speaking from experience, I get to say that.
You get to one-up me.
I do get to one-up you on this.
Congratulations.
Yes, and I didn't go through any...
Should we make T-shirts for him, folks?
Yes, please.
Okay. Why am I saying folks? I don't even like that word. It's horrible.
I didn't go through any guides on the interwebs. I didn't go through... I know sometimes we go on those guides, like, what does Men's Health have to say? What does the Cosmopolitan have to say? I just was like, you know what? I just used my brain on this one and was like, you know what? It's your butthole. Tell
you what Cosmo tells you to do.
I was like, hey, it's your butthole. Like, it's a 50-50 chance. You may enjoy it, you may not. We don't know. But slow and steady, again, wins the race. I would say use a lubricant. Definitely use a lubricant. And...
silicone and water-based, por favor.
Yes.
And nothing that has flavors. Nothing that's like sweet strawberry, lemonade, blah, blah. Don't put any of that shit in your butt, guys. Don't do it. It's terrible.
Yeah, we don't want a fruit garden back there or a fruit tree.
Oh my God. Can you imagine all of a sudden you've got a big apple tree growing out of your ass? Hey, what's your boyfriend's name? His name's Johnny Appleseed.
Nice. Well done.
Thank you. Shit. This is just what I should be doing for a living.
Yeah. Fuck the podcast. Fuck a sex podcast.
Just grow Johnny Appleseeds out of everybody else's I meet. Oh my God. Well, okay, so I have a question for you in regards to like licking. I am all about licking a butt though. Like
I am not.
I'm down. Really, you're not?
I've never...
What?
Full disclosure for the 7th one today.
Stop saying full disclosure.
I actually like it because this is full disclosure of our lives at this point. I have never licked a woman's butthole, and that goes for my exes, my wife now, any woman.
I'm really surprised.
I've never licked a butthole.
Interesting.
It's just not the thing for me.
It's not. Well, I mean, for sure.
Shit comes out of that.
I mean, you're either into Chipotle or you're not.
Yeah. True. It's just funny I'm giving you advice on this, and I this whole anal sex, because again, you want to... I would tell you straight up from personal experience, I'm like, it's not worth it. Don't do it. But if you really want to experiment, just because you want to experiment, I can't believe I'm going to be doing this advice, but slow and steady wins the race. I'd rather you use a toy.
Sure.
Smaller the better. Don't go like get your one that I saw in the bathroom and just ram it up there. Don't do that.
Ram it. Oh,
just please go slow. And if it hurts, don't go any deeper. Just communicate with yourself. Like, does this hurt me, Lyndsay? Okay, no, it feels good. Does it hurt me now, Lyndsay? No, it feels good.
I don't like you.
Ooh, that hurts.
Okay, don't use my name when you talk like that. That makes me feel really uncomfortable.
Whatever. You know what I'm getting at. When it starts hurting, just stop. That's what we did.
So are you just going to stop talking on this podcast right now because it hurts?
And it doesn't hurt like the guy per se. It didn't hurt me.
Of course, it's not hurting you.
But I was being the man in the relationship with my wife. I was telling her, like, are you okay? Is everything good? Communication is constantly key.
I'm so glad that you just pointed that out
I was just constantly telling her, like, are you cool? Yeah, it's cool. Are you cool? Are you sure? Yeah, it's cool. Oh, and we would give each other, you could just tell facial cues. You can tell, I can't believe I'm doing this right now, but just facial cues like, hey, are you good? All right, we good. All right, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. We'll go to church tomorrow and we'll pray and everything's going to be just fine.
Stop it right now.
Oh,
stop it right now.
I'm sorry, I had to slip one in.
You did. You did. And again, not completely proud of it. We didn't want to have our first that experience have that, but it's just when you're hot and heavy, and we just wanted to say vaginal sex, we're like, you know what? Literally, our heads were like, fuck it, we're gonna do this, and not 100% proud of it. Again, no regrets. I'm not going to be like, if I had to visit my life when I was, 6 months ago, I wouldn't. I mean, I keep it the same way. It was a growing experience. It's just not for me and Kari going forward. We enjoy other things now in our life that we will probably talk about. Again, being almost bare about our sexual life. We're not going to throw our entire sex life out there. But again, it is a podcast about sex. As uncomfortable as this has been, still, trucking along really well here,
I'm really proud of you.
Why, thank you. I hope everybody else is. Please,
I burped like 85 times during this show, and I hope none of you have heard them, but... Oh my God,
there it is.
Been unreal. It's been unreal. I've been so intrigued. I don't know if intrigued is the right word.
It's a good word. I like that word. Intrigued.
I've been intrigued.
Curious. Curious is an even better word.
Yeah, curiosity killed the kitty. I just I'm totally like super barfy. Like
it's all good.
I don't know what's happening right now. I feel like I'm just gonna like barf all over my keyboard right now, but it's okay. We're gonna push through because that's what we do. I'm super curious about. Or I was super curious about the fact that you weren't like interested in having anal sex anymore, and I feel like that's a good decision, but I just don't think that you can say you're never gonna do it again. And the only reason I say that is because I've been reading so much about the pleasurable part of it that I've missed, because I've had anal sex a couple times in my life, and I'm actually super surprised that it hasn't been more considering my background, but it wasn't my back door was just not open for business. And I just was like, I'm totally intrigued with this. Like the more I read about it, the more I kind of like wanted to do it. And now I'm like, well, who am I going to try this out with? So what do I do? I'm like, well, I feel like I need to at least like test the waters. Who do I test the waters with? I don't know. I'm pretty much the only person I can test the waters with right now, like with a toy or whatever, and see if I even kind of sort of like it before I will even like exercise that option with whoever will, right? Because I'm certainly not like swiping. I'm not. Well, we've already established Lyndsay sucks at online dating, so I'm certainly not gonna like go on Tinder and be like, I need somebody for ass play tonight. I'm my best date ever right now from an ass play perspective. So what do you think? Do you think try a toy? Like, I don't know. It's totally different to like finger yourself or use a vibrator in my vagina than it is to like shove something up my ass. Like, that's insanely different to me from those two parts of my own body.
All right.
What are your thoughts on that? And I totally bamboozled you right now. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
But, I mean, that's our password. It's our safe word. What's your safe word?
I don't condone...
Bamboozled!
I don't condone...
Bamboozled!
I don't condone any of this, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't want me to try to, like...
I don't, because it just wasn't...
probe myself.
No, I'm not going to friggin' tell you, and this is how you stick this up in your butt. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Just give me this one for that.
What kind of a friend are you?
It's not like that. It's like, my God, I'm not going to tell you to stick something up your asshole just because it's going to be fucking pleasurable in the moment. You know, I would just say, you know, at this point, just say, stay safe doing so then. I mean, you've already made up your mind. You're going to stick whatever you can.
I haven't made up my mind.
You know, I'm just going to tell you from experience, lubrication, and you use a toy instead of using a penis at the first moment. You know, myself and, you know, we didn't do that, you know, and looking out for, you know, the woman's sake, you obviously want to, you know, try.
Very well put.
Being safe about it. Gosh.
Oh, God. So I have a quick question because I know we're getting close on our time, but the two of us can talk about this for hours, apparently. Oh, my God. And this is the one. This is the episode that he's dreading. This is one episode
where I have dreaded since the very beginning.
And we can't shut up about it, which is super interesting.
No, because, again, one person was like, oh, I want to try. And the other one was like, why are you going to stick something up your ass? Like, but you did it. I know, which is why I'm telling you, don't do it.
Oh, my God. Stop it. Okay, so what about... Okay, so we talked about this. You know where I'm going.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know what to expect anymore. No, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No.
It starts with a P and it ends with egging. Pegging.
Not happening.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay, never. So for our listeners that are not interested in anal sex, keep listening. Okay, so I've never done this, but I have friends that have done it, girlfriends of mine that have done something called pegging, which some of you may know what it is and some of you may not. It's essentially us ladies putting a harness on with a dildo and essentially fucking a guy in the ass.
Okay, so when we talked about this, last week, and I struggled with this because this is, again, the 5th time we tried to record this episode. I was driving Kari on the way home from work, and I asked her, I said, hey, I'm just going to ask you this just because I'm I'm asking you.
You didn't tell me this.
I didn't. I'm telling you now. I asked her when we were driving home. I said, hey, how do you feel about pegging? And she looked at me and she said, what's pegging? I'm like, oh, you don't know what pegging is? And she was like, no, I don't know what pegging is. Oh, let me tell you what pegging is. Are you down to strap a fake dildo on that area, and basically